Here is the before pictures of my motorhome. And as you can see here, the carpet up front is all worn out, destroyed. It's stained. It can't be cleaned. Here by the door. It's all icky. So what I want to do is I want to replace it, and I want to do it just like I did the back, if you saw the previous video. So up here in the front, so there's a section there on the left, and that goes all the way down as a single piece, and then that hump right there is a second piece, and that will repeat on the driver's side. See how bad that is. So I'm going to take this apart and attempt to replace it in as one piece if I can. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flange off right here, and then there is another one over here. I'm going to take this flange off here on the left and start ripping this out and seeing if I can get this out in one piece. Alright, so these screws need to come out. Hopefully they aren't rusted off. Okay, now right here, I've removed these and I need to take this off. Hopefully this won't be hard to get back in. Now, with any luck, there won't be some sort of fastener that falls out on me. I don't need to take it completely off. What I need to do is take it off enough so that I can get the carpet out. From underneath it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to yank the carpet out, and when I cut it back in, then I'll stuff it back under here. And then I'll get that out. Now here, this piece of trim, that goes up around here and down around. And then here, it looks like they just put it right next to this. No, I thought it was going to be on top. It looks like it's just right next. So we'll pull that all out. So this will come out pretty easy here. So that's that piece I was telling you about, where that is. I knew that that was a separate piece. Okay, so that comes out. Okay, I'm going to have to put the camera down. But I'll yank that out, and then they've clearly glued it, and I do have carpet adhesive, so I can just glue that back in after I got this all cleaned up. Okay, let's see if I can get some of this out. Might take a little bit of persuasion. Not sure. Okay, well, they glued that down. I might have to get this from the back. It might be better to come back in from the opposite sides once I get it started. Well, I like this tool. It probably is too big, but you never know. This is actually... Okay, so I should be able to get that out of there. You can see I get that started. That's going to be a little stubborn, but I'll work it out. Right, now hopefully these aren't rusted. But they sure look rusted. How hard is this to get up? Piece of cake. Right, that was a job. So I got it all loose in there and then over here. Most of it's off camera because it was just so difficult to get out. But boy, they put it in there to stay. Get this out the side, and then we're gonna have to do some cleaning. And I'm not sure how much I can do in one piece. I might have to do some joints, but boy, is that hammered. That is so bad. All right, let's take a look at the situation. Need to clean this all up, vacuum everything, wash it. Hopefully I have enough for these little pieces. I might have to get a little bit more carpet. I scrubbed everything with soap and water. I'm now going to take my green machine and extract everything and rinse it. Now the piece of carpet I have is not quite big enough to do this in one piece, but I know from the last job that I can easily make a seam. So I think what I'll do is cut it off as far as I can go here, and then take this remaining piece and make cutouts from the rest. Now this under the driver's thing does not quite go far enough, but it's so far up under the dash that I don't even think I'm going to see it. But if I need to put a little strip on there, then so be it. So I think I'll just cut out the best I can, and then if I have to buy another strip, then that's okay. Around the seats, I cut that to size, and I left this a little bit long there, and just a couple inches short here, but I think it'll work just fine. And then here by the driver's door, I'll cut that to length. Alright, I learned the last time I did this to leave everything a little long, and so as you can see, we've got a little bit of extra space in here. And this is all nice and clean. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it is really clean now. And I didn't want an old nasty mouse pee carpet smell in here, so everything is scrubbed. And that's why I wanted one piece in here, because I just wanted this highly visible part to be nice and uniform. It's time to glue it down, and this is all nice and clean and dry, doesn't stink. I washed it. So I'm going to be using this adhesive here. I'm going to put a respirator on because of the VOCs. But basically there's about a 1 hour working time, and so I'm not going to do it as glued down as they had it. Holy mackerel. But I'm going to put some down. here is the finished product. And I still have a couple of things to do, which I'll show you. But wow, what a difference this has made. And up here in front, I've got the custom parts over the humps. And then, as I mentioned, that almost, it's just a little bit short up front, but that's plenty high, you can't hardly see it. I can always put another little extension there. And over here on the passenger side, that's also done with a separate hump there. I'm very happy with the results, and it has just made a huge difference in the overall aesthetics and comfort of the motorhome. It's so clean that I can drive in my bare feet if I wanted to now. Otherwise, it was just, previous was so dirty I would never attempt that. Well, that's it for today. I hope you found that helpful, and I'll see you next time.